हरि बोलो हरि बोलो भाई रे, हरि बोलो हरि बोलो रे। आने आते हरे नाम आने आते गौरांग निताय रे।
हरि नाम आचे गौरांग निताय रे।
मोदेर दुख देखे रे, मोदेर दुख हरि बोलो हरि बोलो भाई रे।
हरि बोलो हरि बोलो भाई रे।
हरि नाम बिना, हरि नाम बिना जीवे रंजन, हरि नाम बिना जीवे अन्य धन नाई रे।
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 हरि नामे शुद्ध हलो जगाई मधाई रे।
हरि नाम शुद्ध हलो जगाई मधाई रे।
बड़ पापी तिलो रे,
जिलो रे।
हरि नामे शुद्ध हलो जगाई मधाई रे।
हरि नाम शुद्ध हलो जगाई मधाई रे।
मिते माया बद्ध होए जीवन कटाई रे।
नीचे माया बद्ध होए जीवन कटाई रे।
आमे आमार बोलो रे,
मियामार बोलो रे।
नित्य माया बद्ध होए जीवन कटाई रे।
नीचे माया बद्ध होए जीवन कटाई रे।
आशा पास घूरे घूरे आर कोता जाई रे।
आशा पासे घूरे घूरे आर कोता जाई रे।
आशा शेष नाई रे, आशा शेष
नाई रे।
आशा मत घूरे घूरे और कोता जाई रे।
आशा बसे घूरे घूरे आर कोता जाई रे।
हरि बोले देओ भाई आषाढ़ मुख्य चाई रे हरि बोले
देवो भाई आषाढ़ मुखे जाई रे
निराशा तुम सुखो रे
निराशा तो सुखो रे
हरि बोले देवो भाई आषाढ़ मुखे चाई रे
हरि बोले देवो भाई आषाढ़ मुखे जाई रे
भोग मोक्ष वांछा छाड़ी हरि नाम गाई रे
भोग मोक्ष वांछा छाड़ी हरि नाम गाई रे
शुद्ध सत्व होए रे
शुद्ध सत्व होए रे
भोग मोक्ष वांछा छाड़ी हरि नाम गाई रे
भोग मोक्ष वांछा छाड़ी हरि नाम रे
नाते देव नामे गुणे ओ सफल पाई रे नाते देव
नामेर गुणे ओ सब फल पाई रे
तुच्छ फल प्रयास छेड़े रे
तुच्छ फले प्रयास छेड़े रे
नाते देव नामे गुणे ओ सफल पाई रे
नाचे देव नामेर गुणे ओ सब फल पाई रे
विनोद बोले जाई लोए नामेर बालाई रे
विनोद बोले जाई लोए नामेर बालाई रे
नामेर बालाई छेड़े रे
नामेर बालाई छेड़े रे
हरि बोलो हरि बोलो हरि बोलो भाई रे
हरि बोलो हरि बोलो हरि बोलो भाई रे
हरे नाम आते गौरांगा निताई रे
हरि नाम नियाचे गौरांग निताई रे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे बोलो हरे बोलो भाई रे
हरि बोलो हरि बोलो हरि बोलो भाई रे
हरे नाम आते गौरांगा निताई रे
हरि नाम आचे
Nittai Gauranga Jaya Nittai Gauranga Nittai Gauranga Jaya Nittai Gauranga
Jaya Nittai Gauranga Nittai Gauranga Jaya Nittai Gauranga
Nittai Gauranga Jaya Nittai Gauranga Nittai Gauranga Jaya Nittai Gauranga
Nittai Gauranga Jaya Nittai Gauranga Nittai Gauranga Jaya Nittai Gauranga
Hari Bol Nittai Gaura Hari Bol
Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
पावन हरिनाम संकीर्तन की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की श्रील प्रभुपाद की श्री श्री गौरनिताय की ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna. Welcome all of you for the 25th chapter, verse number 98. We'll continue where we left in the previous class. Chari Veda Upanishade Yata Kichuhaya
चारि वेद उपनिषदे यथा किचुहया
Tarartalaya Vyasa Karila Sanchaya
तारार्थलय्या व्यास करिला संचया. Vyasdev collected whatever Vedic conclusions were in the 4 Vedas and 108 Upanishads and placed them in the aphorisms of the Vedanta Sutra.
See, the Veda Anta means end of Vedas. Just like all of you have experienced, you study your books, and after you study the books, what do? Then you make a list of only the titles of the chapters, and under each chapter you put only the headings. Correct, no? Just before revising, so you can know it. Because if you see those headings, you know the content of the chapters. That's one of the methods of the best students. They study like that. And then you name a chapter, then they can tell you the contents. And inside the contents, if you go into detail, then, in fact, in computer also they keep links like that. If you press, just expands on it further like that. So when students go for the exam, what they will do, some things are very important. Some shlokas are very important, some theorems are important. They will write it in small chits. And till they reach the exam hall, one leg inside the hall, one leg outside, they will be seeing that. And then they leave the notebook and go to the hall for the exam, isn't it? Similarly, what Veda Vyas taught, the Vedas, Upanishads, Mahabharata, Ramayana, they all have become too exhaustive work. Now, how will living beings remember all of them? So, in order to give them a clue, because human body runs out of fuel after some time. So, therefore, he gave brief Vedanta Sutra. Atado Brahma Jigyasa. Now that you have got a human body, you should do Tattva Jigyasa, Brahma Jigyasa, like that. So, Vaisaha, Anandamaya Abhyasat, like that, brief statements. So, and he placed all these things. Yai Sutre Yai Rik Vishaya Vachana
Yai Sutra Yai Rik Vishaya Vachana
Bhagavate Sairik Shloke Nibandhana.
Bhagavate Sairik Shloke Nibandhana. In the Vedanta Sutra, the purport of all Vedic knowledge is explained. And in Srimad Bhagavatam, the same purport has been explained in 18,000 verses.
Atayeva Brahmasutrera Bhashya Sri Bhagavata.
Ataiva Brahma Sutrera Bhashya Shri
Bhagavata
Bhagavata
Shloka Upanishad Kahe Ekamata.
Bhagavata Shloka Upanishad Kahe Ekamata. Therefore, it is to be concluded that the Brahma Sutra is explained vividly in Srimad Bhagavatam. Also, what is explained in the verses of Srimad Bhagavatam has the same purport as what is explained in the Upanishads.
Atma Vasyam Idam Vishwam
Atma Vasyam Idam
Yat
Vishwam
Kinchit Jagatyam Jagat
Yat Kinchit Jagatyam Jagat
Tena Bhunjitha
Tena Taktena Bhunjitha
Magradakasya Siddhanam.
Magrada Kasya Svidhanam. Everything animate or inanimate that is within the universe is controlled and owned by the Lord. One who therefore accepts only those things for himself that are set aside as his quota, and one should not accept other things, knowing well to whom they belong.
See, where is this verse from? No, this is from Bhagavatam. See, this is a quotation from Bhagavatam. See this. Atma, this is coming Swayambhu Manu, no? That section. Atma Vasim Idam Vishwam Yat Kincha Jagatyam Jagat. So it resembles which one? Isha Vasam from Isha Upanishad. It resembles. That's what he is saying. That means whatever the Upanishads are saying, they are also there in the Bhagavatam also. Like that he is saying. Yeah. Communists.
Communists and socialists are trying to propagate the philosophy that everything belongs to the mass of people or to the state.
By the people?
For the people.
Of the people. They say, no? Actually, they can't say that. Why? Government by the people, for the people, of the people. If you say, does this universe belong to the people? It belongs to whom? Krishna. So you should say, by God, of God, for God. That is the correct philosophy. So these people say, by the people, of the people, for the people. Actually, they are saying that this country is put up by the people, but are you putting it yourself? You are taking things from the nature. So you are a thief. You are taking from the nature and putting the country and saying that it's by the people. And for the people means, because we have made the country what it is today, so we will enjoy. That's the understanding. But Bhagavad Gita says, Bhoktaram. So therefore, Prabhupada is saying, communists and socialists are trying to propagate philosophy that everything belongs to the mass of people or to the state. Such an idea is not perfect. Go ahead.
When this idea is expanded, we can see that everything belongs to God. That will be the perfection of the communistic idea. The purpose of Srimad Bhagavatam.
You are saying everything belongs to people. Now you have to change your perception to understand everything belongs to God. Because when you can say it belongs to people, if they created something, they haven't created anything. For example, the brain I have, did I create it? Or like Einstein's brain, did he create it? No. The eyes, the ears, the nose, tongue and skin, did we create it? That means the brain, the instruments, and the matter for manipulation, 24 elements. All these three are Krishna's property. Therefore he is saying, and all the world around us, everything, yeah. Yes.
That will be the perfection of communistic idea. The purpose of Srimad Bhagavatam is here very nicely explained. Every one of us must be satisfied with those things the Supreme Personality of Godhead has allotted us. We should not encroach upon the possessions of others. This simple idea can be explained in our daily lives. Everyone should have a piece of land given by the government, and everyone should possess a few cows. Both of these should be utilized for one's daily bread. Above that, if something is manufactured in a factory, it should be considered the property of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because the ingredients belong to the Supreme Lord. Actually, there is no need to manufacture such things artificially. But if it is done, one should consider that the goods produced belong to the Supreme Lord.
One simple example I'll give you. Say, for example, say you are working in Bajaj Auto Company. Morning you punch the card and you go inside. When you are in the company, you are allowed to use many things. You are allowed to use the computer in the company. You are allowed to use the cabin. Right? You are allowed to use the toilet, which is there. You are allowed to use the chairs, the pens, and the facilities. But can you take anything out of the company? When you are there in the company, you are allowed to use them. But if somebody is found to be taking things out, he will be caught at the gate and he will be fined. Similarly, in this world, we see we all have come here and we are using them. But after using, we become attached to them and keep in the pocket and say, like somebody marks the land and says, I like this, so it's my land now. Correct, no? Imagine you go to Bajaj company and, you mark one area and say, this is my place, nobody should come inside. They will think you are crazy. Correct, no? So you can't mark anything and take anything out of the company. In the same manner, he is saying that, if something is manufactured in the factory, it is also all the materials, the iron ore, the manganese, the sulfur, or the vegetables, the fruits, the cereals, the sunlight, moonlight, wind, water, everything. It's all supplied by the Lord. And one should know that He is the owner. Yeah.
Spiritual communism recognizes the supreme proprietorship of the Supreme Lord. As Lord Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita.
One more interesting thing I forgot to tell you. In Bajaj Auto Company, when you are working, you are allowed to use those things, but you can't take away with you. But why are they providing those things for you when you are working in the company? There is a reason. Because you are working for the interest of the company. The company has some goals, and your endeavor during the day, utilizing those commodities, is ultimately serving the interest of the company. And because you are serving the interest of the company, you are also given a paycheck at the end of the month. Correct? That is for remuneration for you. Similarly, when we are living in this world, what is the interest of the Lord? Can anybody say? Like this world is like a factory Lord has created. We all have come here. We are allowed to use these things. So after using these things, what are we supposed to do which will serve the interest of the Lord? What is the interest? While you are living here, Lord wants to establish Brahminical culture. And after you complete your term here, He wants you to come back home, back to Godhead. That is the perfection of your life, and that's the goal of making this universe. If anybody serves these two purposes, you are in alignment with the Lord. The Lord allows you to take the commodities and use it. And there is freedom given for such a person. Other people, what they do, they come in this world and they take all these commodities, pocket them, and they use it for their sense gratification, which goes against the Brahminical culture. And they never make an effort to go back to Godhead. They try to make this world a better place. And they want to be stuck up here. So therefore, one should know, see, Prabhupada quotes same verse. Bhoktarami Tapasam is quoting the verse. Read that further. It's further explained.
It is further explained in Srimad Bhagavatam that no one should claim anything as his property.
And nobody can claim also. See, just like for example, sometimes you keep some sweet like bundi or something at home. Some ants come, correct, no? They occupy. Big black ants, you've seen that? They come on the surface. You keep them under sun, they will be gone within 10 minutes. So jivas possess some property and they leave and go, just like those ants, chinti. So in the same manner, in this world, so many people have come and gone. See, for example, Mughal people came to India, 700 years they went. After that, who came? British came and they went. Some people stayed for a short time, some people stayed longer. But everybody has to ultimately vacate. You will see that. Nobody stays forever in this world. That's what he is saying, that then nobody can claim ownership also. But Lord says, Aham evasam evagre. I existed before the creation and I continue to exist after creation. So that means He is always there. So He is the owner. That's the conclusion. Correct now? Yeah. Yeah, completely.
Whatever property one claims to be his actually belongs to Krishna. One should be satisfied with whatever has been allotted by the Supreme Lord and should not encroach upon the property of others. This will lead to peace in the whole world.
Bhagavate Rasambandha Abhideya Prayojana
Bhagavatere Sambandha Abhideya Prayojana
Chaturshokite Prakatatara Kariyache Lakshana
Chaturshloke Prakatatara Kariyache Lakshana. The essence of Srimad Bhagavatam, our relationship with the Supreme Lord, our activities in that connection, and the goal of life is manifest in the 4 verses of Srimad Bhagavatam, known as the Chaturshloki. Everything is explained in those verses.
Yeah, the Sambandha Abhideya Prayojana is a very, very important concept. Everywhere there is this principle. For example, you go to a college, you're making a Sambandha with the college. And 4 years you study, that is Abhideya. And at the end of the 4 years you get to earn a degree and a job. That is Prayojana. Similarly, connect with another man in business partnership. We both shake hands and make friendships. That is Sambandha. And then you both invest some money and then expand the business. Day in and day out you work hard, expand the business, make plans, execute the plan. That is Abhideya. And the Prayojana is the profits. That we get. So in the same manner, Sambandha in the Srimad Bhagavatam and other Vedic literature, they say that, Sambandha Jnana means who is Krishna, who am I am Krishna Das, and recognizing our Sambandha. And then acting in that connection. Like right now we are all trying to act like a proper devotee. Devotee means Krishna is the master. I will do the services for his pleasure. You dress him, you decorate him, you feed him, circumambulate him, dance for him, sing for him, and study the philosophy left behind by him, and then propagate it to the world and introduce him to the people of the world. All these are done in Sambandha with Krishna. That is, these are Abhideya. And what is Prayojana? Prema Pumartoha Mahan. Goal of life is attaining the Lord. Yeah. Ami Sambandha Tattva Amara Jnana Vijnana
Ami Sambandha Tattva Amara Jnana Vijnana
Ama Paite Sadhana Bhakti Abhideya Nama
Ama Paite Sadhana Bhakti Abhideya Nama. Lord Krishna says, I am the center of all relationships. Knowledge of me and the practical application of that knowledge is actual knowledge. Approaching me for devotional service is called Abhideya. Purport. Spiritual knowledge means fully understanding the absolute truth in 3 features: impersonal Brahman, localized Paramatma, and all-powerful Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ultimately, when one takes shelter at the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and engages in the Lord's service, the resultant knowledge is called Vijnana. Special knowledge or the practical application of spiritual knowledge. One should be engaged in the Lord's devotional service to achieve the aim of life, called Prayojan. The practice of devotional service to attain that goal of life is called Abhideya.
Sadhanera Phala Prema Mula Prayojana
Sadhanera Phala Prema Mula Prayojana
Sai Preme Paya Jiva Amara Sevana
Sai Preme Paya Jiva Amara Sevana. By rendering devotional service, one gradually rises to the platform of love of Godhead. That is the chief goal of life. On the platform of love of Godhead, one is eternally engaged in the service of the Lord.
That means from Vaidhi Bhakti you ascend to Prema Bhakti gradually. Jnanam Parama Guhyam Me
Jnanam Parama Guhyam Me
Yad Vijnana Samanvitam
Yad Vijnana Samanvitam
Sarahasyam Tadangam Cha
Sarahasyam Tadangam
Grihana Gaditam Maya
Grihana Gaditam Maya. Please hear attentively what I shall speak to you. For transcendental knowledge about me is not only scientific but full of mysteries.
This is a famous verse spoken by Lord Vishnu to his son Brahma. When he was born in the navel of Vishnu in the lotus flower, he offered him prayers and the Lord appeared to him, giving him darshan, and he said, Jnanam paramaguhyam me yad vijnana samandhitam. I will speak to you. Lord told him that I will give you knowledge of secondary creation. Then I will also give you the knowledge of the Vedas also. And in the Vedas I will give you both Vaidhi Bhakti and Raganuga and Bhava Bhakti, Prem Bhakti, everything I will give you. So those are included in this. Jnanam paramaguhyam me. यही तेन तत्वामि कहिनु तुम्हारे
यही तीन तत्वामि कहिनु तुम्हारे
जीव तुम्हें यही तीन नारी बेजानी बारे
जीव तुम्ही यही तीन नारी बे जानी बारे. Please hear attentively.
This one before, no?
Please hear attentively what I shall speak to you. For transcendental knowledge about me,
This is the previous one, yeah.
O Brahma, I shall explain all these truths to you. Since you are a living being, Jiva, without my explanation, you will not be able to understand your relationship with me.
See how important point it is.
Devotional activity and life's ultimate goal.
Three things. Without my, explanation, you can't understand Sambandha, Abhidaya, Prayojan. Your relationship with me is Sambandha. Devotional activity is Abhidaya. Life's ultimate goal is Prayojana. All these three you can only understand when I give you the explanation, Lord says. Actually, therefore, we have to qualify ourselves to be recognized by the Lord. And the Lord will wish to give us all these three. Yaiche amara swarupa, yaiche amara sthiti.
Amara Swarupa, Yaicha Amara Sthiti,
Yaiche amara guna karma, Shadaishwarya Shakti.
Yaicha Amara Guna Karma, Shadaishwarya Shakti. I shall explain to you my actual form and situation, my attributes, activities, and 6 opulences.
Amara kripa yai sabha, surka tumhare.
Amara Kripa Yai Sabha Spuraka Tomare,
Etavalitina tattva kahila tahare.
Etabalitina Tattva Kahila Tahare. Lord Krishna assured Lord Brahma, by my mercy, all these things will be awakened in you. Saying this, the Lord began to explain the 3 truths, tattvas, to Lord Brahma.
Yavanaham yatha bhavo.
Yavan aham yatha
Yadrupa
bhavo,
gunakarmakaha.
yadrupa
Tataiva tattva
gunakarmakaha,
vijnanam.
tathaiva tattva vijnanam,
Astute madanugrahat.
astute mad anugrahat. By my causeless mercy, be enlightened in truth about my personality, manifestation, qualities, and pastimes.
Shtrishtira purve shadaishwarya. Purna amita hayeya.
Shrishthera purva shadaishwarya purna amita haite tahaya.
Prapancha prakriti purusha atma te ilaye.
Prapancha prakriti purusha amita ilaye. Before the creation of the cosmic manifestation, the Lord said, I existed and the total material energy. I existed and the total material energy, material nature, and the living entities all existed in me.
See, from the Lord's body, like pores, universes are created. He creates the universes. And in the Lord's navel, the living entities are all resting. So, after creating the universes, the Lord releases the jivas to enter into the respective Brahmandas where they are supposed to go. And within each Brahmanda expands as Garbhodaksha Vishnu. And the same jivas are found in the navel of Garbhodaksha Vishnu. Those who went from the body of Mahavishnu. Now they will be, and then there Garbhodaksha Vishnu creates a lotus in which each was the best living entity, Brahma. And all others are like sparkling glow bombs. Millions of them in that lotus, other jivas. So, Lord, very intelligent Lord, he tells Brahma that primary creation I have done now I will relax now you do the secondary. 8 point for million species, giving them the body, posting them in the respective planets, Urdhvam Gachanti Sattvastha and all that you do. And for doing all that, I will give you knowledge. And I will also delegate some work to you. Like sometimes the mother sees that the little daughter, little son, is idling. So she want to give some activity. So what she will do? She will say, go to the garden, take this bucket and water the plants. Correct, no? Take the hose paper and water, and child will do it. So mother gives guidance, father gives guidance, and then they will just do what is taught to them. So Lord does the first part himself. What do you call that? Sarga. And for Visarga, engages Brahma. सृष्टिकरितार मध्ये आम्ही प्रवेशिये
सृष्टिकरितार मध्ये आम्ही प्रवेशिये
प्रपंच ये देख सब सेह आम्ही हय्ये
प्रपंच ये देख सब सेह आम्ही हय्ये. After creating the cosmic manifestation, I entered into it. Whatever you see in the cosmic manifestation is but an expansion of my energy.
First I create millions of universes. Then I enter into each universe. Then I create millions of atoms. And I enter into each of the atoms. Then I create 8.4 million species. Then I enter into the hearts of each species. And in this way I am all pervading. He says, I am present everywhere. Pralaya avasishta ami purnahayye.
Pralaya avashishta ami purnahayye.
Prakrita prapanchapaya amate ilaye.
Prakrita prapanchapaya amate ilaye. When the whole universe dissolves, I remain full in myself, and everything that was manifested is again preserved in me.
That means, he is the person, who is watching how the creation starts, how it is maintained. Even after dissolving, everything becomes conglomeration of the elements. So Lord is just a witness, watching these, aloof from all this. Ahamevasame Nanyat sad asatparam Paschat aham jadetacha
Pashat aham etat cha
Yogavashishyeta sosmyaham.
Yoga. Prior to the cosmic manifestation, only I exist, and no phenomena exist, either gross, subtle, or primordial. After creation, only I exist in everything, and after annihilation, only I remain eternally.
Same verse. It's a very, very famous verse. Prabhupada gave a long purport in the Bhagavatam. So we have quoted it here. Briefly it's explained. Otherwise, somebody who wishes to know more, they should venture into the Bhagavatam purports. Very nicely Prabhupada explains that. Aham eva shloke aham tina bara.
Aham eva shloke aham tina bara.
3 times the Lord says, aham eva asam eva agre. Like that he says. Purnaishwarya Sri Vigraha Stititira Nirdhara.
Purnaishwara Shri Vigraha Stitira Nirdhara.
Purnaishwarya Shri Vigraha Stitira Nirdhara.
Purnaishwarya Shri Vigraha Stitira Nirdhara. In the verse beginning Aham Eva, the word Aham is expressed 3 times. In the beginning, there are the words Aham Eva. In the second line, there are the words Paschat Aham. At the end are the words Swasmi Aham. This Aham indicates the Supreme Person. By the repetition of Aham, the transcendental personality, who is complete with 6 opulences, is confirmed.
Aham, 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 3 times it's used. That means Bhagavan is being indicated. Ye vigraha nahi mane nirakara mane.
Ye vigraha nahi mane nirakara mane.
Tare tiras karibare karila nirdharane.
Tare tiraskar bare karila nirdhare. Impersonalists do not accept the personal feature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The personality of Godhead is stressed in this verse in order to impress upon them the necessity of accepting Him. Therefore, the word Aham is mentioned 3 times. To stress something important, one repeats it 3 times.
Yehi sabha shabde haya Jnana Vijnana Viveka.
यही सब शब्द हया ज्ञान विज्ञान विवेक
Maya Karya Maya Haite Ami Vyatireka.
माया कार्य माया है ते आमी व्यतिरेक. Lord Krishna continued, actual spiritual knowledge and its practical application are considered in all these sound vibrations. Although the external energy comes from me, I am different from it.
Like we say separated energy. He says, no? I am different from it. I am not bound by it. I am not attached to it. Although I have created it. I am aloof from it. Why it's very important? Because we jivas came to the material energy here and we got trapped in it. Whereas Lord is not trapped. He says, I am aloof from it. Yaicha surya rastane bhasaye abhasa.
याचे सूर्यरस्थाने भासाये आभासा.
Surya vina swatantra tara nahaya prakasha.
सूर्य विना स्वतंत्र तारा नाहय प्रकाश. Sometimes a reflection of a sun is experienced in a place of the sun, but its illumination is never possible independent of the sun.
A reflection of the sun can be seen in the water. But can the sun in the water, can it give light like the sun? And that reflection is just deceptive, yeah. Mayatita haile haya amara anubhava.
मायातीत हैले हया हमारा अनुभव.
Yai sambandha tattva kahilo shuna arasabha.
यही संबंध तत्व कैलून शुनार सब. When one is transcendentally situated, he can perceive me. This perception is the basis of one's relationship with the Supreme Lord. Now let me further explain this subject matter. Purport. Real spiritual knowledge has to be received from revealed scriptures. After this knowledge is attained, one can begin to perceive his actual spiritual life. Any knowledge achieved by speculation is imperfect. One must receive knowledge from the Parampara system and from the Guru. Otherwise, one will be bewildered and will ultimately become an impersonalist. One who very scrutinizingly...
That is told in 4.10. Vitaraga bhaya krodha manmaya mamupashitaha bhagavo jnana tapasa puta madbhavamagataha. 3 types of people are mentioned there. People who are raga, bhaya, krodha. Some people, although they hear from many books, religious books and everything, but their raga means they're too attached to material world. So they give up all religious practices and get headlong into sense gratification, raga. And bhaya means these people have become frustrated in interpersonal clashes with other living entities. They don't want to have any form at all. They want to merge in Nirakar. So they don't want to hear about God having a form and having loving reciprocation because they think no interpersonal relation will work. Like that they think. And Krodha means these people have heard multiple philosophies by various speculators and they are thoroughly confused, which is true. So having become thoroughly confused about everything, they give up everything in ignorance and go. Yeah. Yes.
One who very scrutinizingly deliberates on genuine spiritual knowledge can realize the personal feature of the absolute truth. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is always transcendental to this material creation.
Narayana Paro Abhyaktat.
Narayan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is always transcendental. He is not a creation of this material world. Without realizing spiritual knowledge, one cannot understand that the transcendental form of the Lord is always beyond this creative energy. The example of the sun and the sunshine is given. The sunshine is not the sun, but still the sunshine is not separate from the sun. The philosophy of Achinta Bhedabhed Tattva, simultaneously one and different, cannot be understood by one who is fully under the influence of the external energy. Consequently, a person under the influence of material energy cannot understand the nature and form of the personality of the Absolute Truth.
See, now he's explaining here that Lord's form is transcendental, but by material approach you cannot understand how it is transcendental. Only by spiritual approach. And spiritual approaches here in Guru Parampara, practice the sadhana bhakti, as our senses become more and more spiritualized, purer and divine, then only can fully realize Him. Don't use a speculative approach what Mayavadis use, that's what he's saying. Again this verse is quoted. Pratyartham, yeah. Abhideya sadhana bhaktira shunah vichara.
Abhideya sadhana bhaktira sunah vichara.
Sarvajana desha kala dashate vyapti yara.
Sarvajana desha kala dashate vyapti yara. Now, please hear from me about the process of devotional service, which is applicable in any country, for any person, at all times and in all circumstances. Purport. The cult of Bhagavad Dharma can be spread in all circumstances, among all people and in all countries. Many envious people accuse the Krishna consciousness movement of spoiling the rigidity of so-called Hinduism. That is not actually the fact. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu confirms that devotional service to the Lord, the cult of Bhagavad Dharma, which is now being spread as the Hare Krishna movement, can be spread in every country, to every person, in any condition of life, and in all circumstances. Bhagavad Dharma does not restrict pure devotees to the Hindu community. A pure devotee is above a Brahmana. Therefore, it is not incompatible to offer the sacred thread to devotees in Europe, America, Australia, Japan. It is not incompatible to offer the sacred thread to devotees in Europe, America, Australia, Japan, Canada, and so on. Sometimes these pure devotees who have been accepted by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are not allowed to enter certain temples in India. Also, some high caste Brahmanas and Goswamis refuse to take prasadam in the temples of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Actually, this is against the instruction of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Devotees can come from any country and they can belong to any creed or race. On the strength of this verse, those who are actually devotees and followers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu must accept devotees from all parts of the world as pure Vaishnavas. They should be accepted not artificially but factually. One should see how they are advanced in Krishna consciousness and how they are conducting deity worship, Sankirtan and Rath Yatra. Considering all these points, the envious persons must henceforward refrain from their malicious atrocities.
Dharmadi Vishayaiche Ye Chari Vichara
Dharmadi Vishayaiche Ye Chari Vichara
Sadhana Bhakti Ye Chari Vicharera Para
Sadhana Bhakti Ye Chari Vicharera Para. As far as religious principles are concerned, there is a consideration of the person, the country, the time and the circumstance. In devotional service, however, there are no such considerations. Devotional service is transcendental to all such considerations.
Yeah. Now what he has done, 116, 117, 118, 119, 4 verses, he described Sambandha. Now 120, 121, 122, 123, here is explaining Abhideya Tattva. Now Abhideya is going on, about devotional service is saying. We are not on the middle platform, there are different types of religions, yeah. But these are instituted for a particular time, particular country or a particular person. Consequently, there are differences.
Consequently, there are differences. Christian principles are different from Hindu principles, and Hindu principles are different from Muslim and Buddhist principles. These may be considered on the material platform, but when we come to the platform of transcendental devotional service, there are no such considerations. The transcendental service of the Lord, sadhana bhakti, is above these principles. The world is anxious for religious unity, and that common platform.
One thing commonly you will find in Prabhupada's purport. He wants to show that the path of bhakti yoga, sadhana bhakti, is transcendental to caste, creed, color, nationality, gender, everything. It surpasses everything. Everybody and anybody is qualified for doing bhakti. This is a big plus point for ISKCON. Anywhere you preach, you can tell people, in our ISKCON temples, any people from any religion, caste, creed, color can come. It's open for all. And therefore, he's talking about religious unity, he's saying. And then when one becomes a Vaishnava, he becomes transcendental to all these limited considerations. This is confirmed, Mamcha Abhyacharana is quoting that. And then you read that?
The devotional activities of the Krishna consciousness movement are completely transcendental to material considerations. As far as different faiths are concerned, religion may be of different types, but on the spiritual platform, everyone has an equal right to execute devotional service. That is the platform of oneness and the basis for a classless society. In his Amrita Pravaha Bhashya, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur confirms that one has to learn from bona fide spiritual master about religious principles, economic development, sense gratification, and ultimately liberation. These are the four divisions of regulated life, but they are on the material platform. On the spiritual platform, the four principles are Jnana, Vijnana, Tadanga, and Tadrahasya. Rules, regulations, and restrictions are on the material platform. But on the spiritual platform, one has to be equipped with transcendental knowledge, which is above the principles of religious rituals. Mundane religious activity is known as Smarta Vidhi, but transcendental devotional service is called Goswami Vidhi. Unfortunately, many so-called Goswamis are on the platform of Smarta Vidhi, yet try to pose as being on the platform of Goswami Vidhi, and thus the people are cheated. Goswami Vidhi is strictly explained in Sanatan Goswami's Hari Bhakti Vilas, wherein it is stated,
यथा काञ्चनतां याति कांस्यं रसविधानतः तथा दीक्षा विधानेन द्विजत्वं जायते नृणाम्.
by chemical manipulation, bell metal is turned into gold when touched by mercury. Similarly, when a person is properly initiated, he can acquire the qualities of a Brahmana.
Like, you have an alchemy solution. Take a soft iron piece, dip it, take it out, turns into gold. Similarly, Diksha program. Take a human being, put him into the Diksha program and take out. He is a very first class Hare Krishna devotee. Even a Chandala, Mlecha, they start chanting Hare Krishna 16 rounds because they have taken a vow, they follow 4 regs. Then that is how Vaishnava can become Vaishnava, I am saying. Yeah. How a Jiva becomes Vaishnava, yeah.
The conclusion is that devotional service is open for everyone, regardless of caste, creed, time and country. This Krishna consciousness movement is functioning according to this principle.
Sarvadesha Kala Dashaya Janera Kartavya
Sarvadesha Kala Dashaya Janera Kartavya
Guru Pasha Se Bhakti Prashtavya Shrotavya.
Guru Pashe Se Bhakti Prashtavya Shrotavya. It is therefore the duty of every man, in every country, in every circumstance, and at all times, to approach a bona fide spiritual master, question him about devotional service, and listen to him explain the process.
Yeah. Up to this it was now Abhideya. It includes the word Sadhana Bhakti. Anybody can perform it anywhere. And one should go to a guru and inquire. All these things are Abhideya. Now the next one, Pravajana, is going to come now. Yeah. Etavat eva jignasyam
Etavad eva jignasyam
tattva jignasunatmanah
tattva jignasunatmanah
anvaya vyatirekabhyam
anvaya vyatirekabhyam
yasyat sarvatra sarvada.
yasyat sarvatra sarvada. A person interested in transcendental knowledge must therefore always directly and indirectly inquire about it to know about all pervading truth.
Amate ye priti se ye prema prayojana
Amate ye priti se prema prayojana
karya dware kahitara swarupa lakshana.
Karya dware kahitara swarupa lakshana.
Read the translation.
Supreme affection for me is called love of Godhead, and that is the ultimate goal of life. Let me explain by a practical example the natural characteristic of such love.
Panchabhutaye che bhutera bhitare bahire
Panchabhutaya cha bhutera bhitare bahire
bhaktagane swaryame bahire antare.
Bhakta Ganesh Puri Ami Bahire Antare. The five material elements are existing inside and outside of every living entity. Similarly, I, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, am manifest within the heart of the devotees as well as outside his body.
This is a fourth shloki, no? The third shloki. Yatha mahanti bhutani
Yatha mahanti bhutani
bhuteshu chavacheshu anu
bhuteshu chavacheshvanu
pravishtani
pravishtanya
tata
pravishtani
teshu na teshvaham.
tata teshu na tveshvaham. As material elements enter the bodies of all living beings and yet remain outside them all, I exist within all material creations and yet I am not within them.
See, nice example it is. Like in our body, what is our body made up of? Panch Mahabhut. So, if you say this is my body, inside our body, all material elements are there. For us to process in this world, outside the same elements are also available. It is inside also and outside also. Similarly, Lord says, I enter into the hearts of Jivas as super soul. But I am also existing outside as Mahavishnu, Garbhodaksha Vishnu, and in the Goloka. I have both type of existences. भक्ताम प्रेम बांधियाचे हृदय भीतरे
भक्तामी प्रेम बांधियाचे हृदय भीतरे
यहाँ नेत्र पड़े तहाँ देखे हमारे
यहाँ नेत्र पड़े तहाँ देखे हमारे.
See, in the devotees of the Lord, by dint of the love of Godhead, they are able to capture me in their hearts. Sadhu bir grasta hridayo bhaktair bhakta janapriya. Like that, Lord Vishnu says to Ambarish, my devotees capture me in their hearts by their love. That is inside. And outside how the Lord is there? Yahan netra pade tahan dekaya amare. Wherever the eyes fall, they see Krishna there. Like Radharani, wherever she put her eyes, there was Krishna. Yeah.
A highly elevated devotee can bind me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, in his heart by love. Wherever he looks, he sees me and nothing else.
Yeah. In this way, Mahaprabhu gives explanation of this verse. Yatha mahanti bhutani bhuteshu achavisheshu anu pravishtani apravishtani tata teshna teshvaham. So beautifully explains this. Visrajati hridayam nayasya sakshat
Visrajiti hridayam na yasya sakshan
harirabhasa bihito pyaghau ghanashah
dharir avasa bhito pi aghau ganashah
pranaya rasanaya dritangri padmah
pranaya rasanaya dhritangri padmah
sabhavati bhagavata pradana uktaihi.
sabhavati bhagavata pradhana uktah. Hari, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who destroys everything inauspicious for his devotees, does not leave the heart of his devotees, even if they remember him and chant about him inattentively. This is because the rope of love always binds the Lord within the devotee's heart. Such devotees should be accepted as most elevated.
Sarvabhuteshu yah pashyet
Sarvabhuteshu ya pashyet
bhagavad bhavamatmanah
Bhagavad bhavamatmanah
bhutani bhagavatyatmani
Bhutani
yesha
bhagavatyatmani
bhagavatottamaha.
Yesha bhagavatottamaha. A person advanced in devotional service sees within everything the soul of souls, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna. Consequently, he always sees the form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead as the cause of all causes and understands that all things are situated in him.
See, Yomam pashyati sarvatra, sarvam cha mayi pashyati. In the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna shows 82 opulences in this world. Among the animals, I am the lion, he says, Mrigendroham. Amongst the mountains, I am Meru Parvat, he says. Amongst the bodies of water, what am I? Am I a pond or a lake? I am ocean. Because, so in this way, in this world, we are seeing 82 specific opulences. Krishna talks about as how he is the best in everything. And in the 11th chapter, what he says, all these opulences in one form he shows called Vishwarupa Darshana. So we can say, Yomam Pashyati Sarvatra is 10th chapter. Sarvam cha mayi pashyati is 11th chapter Bhagavad Gita, like that. गायन्त उच्चैरमुमेव संहताः
गायन्त उच्चैरमुमेव संहताः
विचिक्युरुन्मतकवद् वनाद्वनम्
विचिक्षुरुन्मत्तः वद वनाद् वनम्
पप्रच्युराकाशवदन्तरम्
पप्रच्युराक्षात् वद अनन्तं बाहिर्
भूतेषु सन्तं पुरुषं वनस्पतीन्
भूतेषु सन्तं पुरुषं वनस्पतिन्. All the gopis assembled to chant the transcendental qualities of Krishna very loudly, and they began to wander from one forest to another like mad women. They began to inquire about the Lord, who is situated in all living entities, internally and externally. Indeed, they even asked all the plants and vegetables about Him, the Supreme Person.
Why is he quoting this verse? There's a relevance. Because just a few minutes ago we read, Lord is inside the heart of devotees and outside also. How? Inside the heart is super soul, and outside, wherever the devotee's eyes fall, the Lord appears there for the devotee. He says. And in order to establish that two explanation, he is giving this shloka of the gopis wandering. Yeah. Same thing Prabhupada says. Gopis went mad because Krishna suddenly left us dance. Gopis are fully absorbed in the art of Krishna. They are imitating his different postures and pastimes. They are very much saddened. Yeah. Atayeva bhagavate yeti na kaya
Atayeva bhagavate yeti na kaya
Sambandha abhidaya prayojanamaya
Sambandha abhidaya maya prayojanamaya. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued, thus one's relationship with the Lord, activities in devotional service, and the attainment of the highest goal of life, love of Godhead, are the subject matters of Srimad Bhagavatam.
Okay, Vadanti Tattva is saying that was Brahmaiti Paramatmit Bhagavan Ichabhite. Yeah. Bhagavan eka asedam
Bhagavan eva asedam
Atmatmanam vibhuhu
agratmatmanam vibhu
Atme chanu gatavatma
Atme chanu gatav atma
Anana matyupalakshanaha
Anana matyupalakshanaha. Before the cosmic manifestation was created, the creative propensity was merged in the Supreme Lord's person. At that time, all potencies and manifestations were preserved in His personality. The Lord is the cause of all causes, and He is the all-pervading, self-sufficient person. Before the creation, He existed with His spiritual potency in the spiritual world, wherein various Vaikuntha planets are manifested.
Etecham shakala pumsaha
Etecham shakala pumsaha
Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam
Krishnastu Bhagavan
Indra
Swayam
Arivyakulam Lokam
Indra Arivyakulam Lokam
Mridayanti Yuge Yuge
Mridayanti Yuge Yuge. All these incarnations of Godhead are either plenary portions or part of the plenary portions of the Purusha avatar. But Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself. In every age, He protects the world through His different features. When the world is disturbed by the enemies of Indra,
Yaita Sambandhashana Abhideya Bhakti
Yaite Sambandha Shuna Abhideya Bhakti
Bhagavate Pratishloke Vyapyarat Sthiti
Bhagavate Pratishloke Vyapayara Sthiti. This is one's eternal relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Now please hear about the execution of devotional service. This principle pervades each and every verse of Srimad Bhagavatam.
Bhaktyaham ekaya grahyaha
Bhaktyaham ekaya grahyaha
Shraddhayatma priyasatam
Shraddhayatma priya satam
Bhakti punatiman nishtha
Bhakti punatiman nishta
Shvapakan abhisambhavat.
Shvapakan api sambhavat.
This is Uddhava Gita. Let me see. Is it Uddhava Gita? Yeah, correct. Uddhava Gita only. Yeah. Go ahead.
Lord Krishna said, Being very dear to the devotees and sadhus, I am attained through unflinching faith and devotional service. This Bhakti Yoga system, which gradually increases attachment for me, purifies even a human being born among dog eaters.
Like Chandala.
That is to say, everyone can be elevated to the spiritual platform by the process of Bhakti Yoga.
न साधयति मां योगो
न साधयति माम योगो
न सांख्यं धर्म उद्धव
न सांख्यम धर्म
न
उद्धव
स्वाध्यायस्तपस्त्यागो
न स्वाध्याय
यथा
तपस्त्यागो
भक्तिर्ममोर्जिता.
यथा भक्ति ममोर्जिता. The Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna said, "My dear Uddhava, neither through Ashtanga Yoga, the mystic yoga system to control the senses, nor through impersonal monism or an analytical study of the absolute truth, nor through study of the Vedas, nor through austerities, charity or acceptance of sannyas, can one satisfy me as much as by developing unalloyed devotional service unto me."
Like Krishna says, aham vede na tapasa na danena na chejya shakyeva vidau drashtam drashtavanasi mamyata. Bhagavad Gita he says. Similar thing he says in Bhagavatam also. Dvayam dvitiya biniveshatasya
Bhayan dvitiya binimeshasasya
ईषादपेतस्य विपर्ययो स्मृतिः
Ishad apetasya viparyo smriti
तन्माययातो बुध आवजेत्तम्
tanmayayato buddha abhajetam
भक्त्यैकयेषं गुरुदेवतात्मा.
bhaktaikayesham gurudevatatma. When the living entity is attracted by the material energy which is separate from Krishna, he is overpowered by fear. Because he is separated from the Supreme Personality of Godhead
Why
by
is
the
overpowered
material
by
energy.
fear? When the living entity turns his back to Krishna and he is headlong running towards material energy, initially there is hankering produced to achieve some object, which could be Dhanam Janam Sundarim. And therefore there is an anxiety to achieve it. Whether I will achieve or not, I will achieve or not, that fear is there. But after having achieved it, one becomes very proud that I am possessing it, nobody else has it. And at the same time, he is fearful that somebody may snatch it and take it away. That fear is also there. And if somebody literally takes it away from him by some trickery, then he is subject to lamentation. So there is hankering, there is pride, there is fear of losing it, there is lamentation after loss, all these things. So therefore he is saying that, go ahead, because he is,
Because he is separated from the Supreme Personality of Godhead by the material energy, his conception of life is reversed. In other words, instead of being the eternal servant of Krishna, he becomes Krishna's competitor. This is called Viparyayo Smriti. Asmriti. To nullify this mistake, one who is actually learned and advanced worships the Supreme Personality of Godhead as his spiritual master, worshipful deity, and source of life. He thus worships the Lord by the process of unalloyed devotional service.
Eveshu na premayai mula prayojana
Ebeshu na premayai mula prayojana
Pulakashu nritya gita yahara lakshana.
Pulakashru nitya gita yahara lakshana. Now hear from me what actual love of Godhead is. It is a prime object of life and is symptomized by bodily trembling,
Tears in the
eyes, chanting and dancing.
Smarantas smarayantascha
Smarantas smart
mito ghauga haram harim
mitho gaugam haram harim
bhaktya sanjataya bhaktya
bhaktya sanjayata bhaktya
vibratyutpulakam tanum.
vibrati utpulakam tanum. Pure devotees manifest spiritual bodily symptoms of ecstatic love simply by remembering and reminding others of Supreme Personality of Godhead Hari, who takes away everything inauspicious from the devotee. This position is attained by rendering devotional service according to the regulatory principles and then rising to the platform of spontaneous love.
Vaidhi Bhakti and Raga Bhakti. Evam Vratasva Priyanama Kirtya
एवं व्रतस्व प्रियनाम कीर्त्या
Jatanurago Dutachitta Vuchaihi
जातानुरागो द्रुतचित्त उच्चैः
Asatyatho Roditi Rautigayati
हसत्यर्थो रोदति रौतिगायति
Unmadavan Rityati Lokabahyaha
उन्मादवन् नृत्यति लोकबाल्यः. When a person is actually advanced and takes pleasure in chanting the holy names of the Lord, who is very dear to him, he is agitated and loudly chants the holy name. He also laughs, cries, becomes agitated, and chants like a madman, not caring for outsiders.
So, because he is describing about prema, the symptoms of prema. So now 142 onwards, up to 150 to 10 verses, is only quoting the glories of Bhagavata. Next 10 verses, we will do it in the next class. Ateva Bhagavata Sutrarartha Rupa. Therefore, Bhagavatam is actually Brahma Sutra. Is proving it. How whatever is there in Vedanta is there in Bhagavatam. He established it through the three principles of Sambandha, Abhidheya and Prayojana. So we will start with 142 in the next class. Shri Prabhupada ki